morning. Welcome to our Wake Up Everybody. This week we will be focusing on recent world events and this day in history events.
The first recent event is two women and their dogs were rescued by the U.S. Navy after 5 months lost at sea. They were sailing to Hawaii and encountered bad weather that destroyed their sailboat engine. They tried to sail back to the land, but they went farther into the ocean.
The women survived using water purifiers and a year's supply of food they brought with them. A Taiwanese fishing vessel spotted them and they made contact with the Coast Guard. Their boat was discovered thousands of miles away from their original destination.
Our next recent event is about a man who helps out the homeless. About a year ago, Brennan Jones started giving free haircuts to the homeless. Another man named Sean Johnson noticed his kind acts and gave him a barber shop to continue his work.
The new barber shop will be opening this month, November. Jones is very thankful and is happy he can continue his work into the winter.
Now we'll be moving on to events that happened this week in history. In this week in history, the U.S. Navy was founded. It was founded on October 30th, 1775. The Navy's mottos are always courageous and not for self but for country.
Also in this week in history, the Women's Medical School was opened. It was opened on November 1st in 1848 in Boston, Massachusetts.
Thank you for joining us for the recent events of the world and the historical events of this week. See you next week.
Now we'll be moving on to an interview of Mrs. Simoniak and a student on New Brighton.
Hello, my name is Jacob, and this is Mrs. Simoniak here, New Brighton Area High School Student Council Advisor. We're going to interview her for a couple questions here. So what got you interested in sponsoring Student Council?
Mr. Yates called me one day and asked me if I wanted to be the sponsor, and I told him yes because I thought it was a great part to get to know the students of New Brighton and also do really cool things within our district for the district and our students that are in the high school.
What year did you start doing that?
Just last year was my first year doing the Student Council Advisory.
So I heard a little bit about this haunted tunnel that you guys put together. So how many kids do you have helping you out with that?
There was quite a bit. There's at least 25 students that volunteered to participate in setting up, and the next day we're actually doing the haunted tunnel.
So how do the kids like it? They enjoy doing that?
Oh my gosh, yeah. The volunteers love doing it, and the kids that were walking through that day really enjoyed getting scared, basically. Some of them were a little bit too afraid to come in with the lights off, so we allowed them to come through the tunnel when the lights were on and see all of our scary costumes and what we had set up.
So how did it turn out this year?
I think it went really well. A lot of us are looking forward to doing it next year and improving on what we did this year and doing a lot more stuff for the kids.
And last but not least, what did you dress up as?
I dressed up as the fortune teller, and I didn't think I was very scary until one kid came past my table and screamed out in my face, and he was scared and ran off. So.
All right, and that is all for the interview with our New Brighton Area School District Student Council Advisor.
Hi, Melissa, and I'm here with Cassidy, talking to her about the New Brighton Haunted Tunnel. What is the Haunted Tunnel?
The haunted tunnel is something that student council does. They take this tunnel in the high school that connects to elementary school, and they decorate it in like different stages. So like they have a graveyard, a hospital, and like other scary parts of it. And elementary students are taken through it, and it's like a haunted house.
How long does it take to set up?
It took us about 3.5 hours the day before, and then we did the finishing touches the day of.
Who makes and helps with the tunnel?
All of student council, and it is run by Mrs. Simoniak.
How old are the kids that go through the tunnel?
It was only just 4th and 5th grade, but if the kids did not want to go through it, they could have waited.
Do all the kids go through the tunnel?
Most of them do, but some kids are too scared.
I'm Melissa Frazzini with some positive news. An 11-year-old boy with Down syndrome is the new face of a London-based clothing company for children. And a 3-year-old boy pays tribute to a fallen officer by standing for 2 hours with fellow officers. Cohen Chastain admires law enforcement and showed his community how to stand tall and move through tragedy. Meanwhile, 130,000 meals and counting, Chef Jose Andreas is feeding hurricane victims in Puerto Rico. Las Vegas hero shares emotional reunion with a stranger whose life he saved. The man saved the stranger's life after he was hit by a bullet in the shooting.